no hang-ups. Hello, this is John for the last time. I'm taking off for a while, but before I go, I want to leave you with a very important message. Last one. Remember, never attempt suicide by drowning if you can't swim. Beep. Welcome back to Sassy Granny Vlogs. Okay, it has been way too long. Let's get back to our picture storytelling. I just get a bunch of stuff ahead of me I need to do and want to do, and I concentrate on that, and I don't have time to get back to this, not meaning to just stop it altogether, because I want to continue with it. Finally, when I get caught up, which I kind of am, then I can get back to doing this. So, here we go. Have something on that. Anyway, this is my great niece. One of my great nieces. And, her name is Courtney. She used to be Courtney Kitchens. She was 1 year old here. Look at that cute little smile. Come back here, Courtney. Stop running away from me because I said you had a cute smile. My Lord, shame on you, girl. Okay. She is not Courtney Kitchens anymore. She is now, oh Lord, I don't know who she is now. I didn't even think to look up her last name, and I can't remember it. Whatever. Courtney, if you see this, get on here and tell us your last name. Okay, she was 1 year old here, and she used to come stay with Aunt Shay a lot and play with me when her was this little. And I loved it, and growing up bigger, and now her grown and married and lived too far away from me, and I don't ever see her no more. But she used to come to my house, and she used to be so scared of my husband and Uncle Benny, his brother. And if they popped in, coming home from work while she was there, she would hide behind me. I'd be sitting, I can remember I was sitting at my desk. This was when we lived in a trailer like years ago, before we had built our house out on Bowie and lived in it. But she would hide behind me when I'd be sitting at the desk. When they'd come in, they'd try to talk to her, and she would hide, and she was shy and scared back then. Okay, it says Sherry Spillman. It says Courtney, June the 27th of 97. First birthday. Okay, that's our picture story for today. Alright guys, we'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Alright, so again, it's been way too long, so let's get back to our story time. Picture storytelling is different than story time. So, pictures is me showing my pictures and telling the story behind them. And the story time here is this story that I've made up in my head that I'm telling little bits of to y'all. Okay, so where we left off with this at last is Paige had ate supper with her and then went home, and then Willow was getting ready for bed, but she wanted to read a little bit, and so she liked this rocking chair that Miss Beasley Clark had in her living room. So she sat back in the rocking chair, and she was resting and rocking, and there was an old stool there in front of it too, and so she propped her feet up and started rocking, getting ready to read her book. Well, all of a sudden, as she's rocking, her heels is rubbing on top of the stool, and so she hears something crinkle like. And she said, what in the world was that? So then she looks down at the stool, and she sees that it's kind of in a bad shape. There's kind of a tear on the end of it. And so she bends over and starts looking at that and inspecting the stool, seeing how bad it is, and maybe if there's a way that she could repair it, put a different cloth over it or something herself. Even if she had to glue it on there, she wasn't no professional upholsterist or anything. But anyway, So as she's looking, she looks at the tear real good, and as she's moving her hands around over it and rubbing it and looking at it, she hears that crinkle again. And she goes, now what is that? And she says, okay, I'm just curious. I got to find out. So, this needs repairing anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and rip this fabric off, and I'll be looking for me some more fabric to fix this stool up. Won't be tonight because I'm tired. I'm just going to take this off to see what that crinkling is. It's getting on my nerves. So she rips the fabric off the stool, and guess what she found laying there? She found $3 bills laying there. $3 bills. And so she picks them up, and there's a note with it too, and the note just has a smiley face on it and says, enjoy. And so she started laughing, and she said, my aunt, or whoever she calls her, maybe Grandma, Granny Clark, Granny Beasley Clark, she said in that letter that she was going to have for me to get ready for a treasure hunt. I guess this is part of it. But why just put $3 under the fabric of a stool? And she probably left the tear in it so I would notice it, so I could find it. Oh my word, that lady. So she says, okay, if there's going to be a treasure hunt, and I'm going to keep on finding money, I get the feeling that's what it's going to be. I'm going to start saving this. I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to have a special place for it. So she finds a special box to put it in, and she hides it back in the closet. And then she says, well, I'm tired now. Too tired to read, so I'm going to go on to bed. So she goes on to bed and goes on to sleep. And we'll stop right there, and I'll get back to y'all again later on this story. All right, guys, hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I am. So I'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Well, I heard a noise out on my porch and had to go check and see, and y'all, look what I have found. Look at this girl. Yarnnell, what are you doing out here? Oh, my Lord. And it is very windy today. Today is not a day to do something like this, girl. She has got out here and dragged my birdseed. She's cleaned the little bowl out, and she's put birdseed in here. She's ready for spring. She wants some birds to come around. I see here she's got this other one out with this bird food. She stuck one in the birdhouse over there. If it don't beat all. Yarnnell, does this mean you're ready for spring? Oh, she says she wants me to clean the porch up and get it all ready for spring. Oh, my goodness. I guess I'm going to have to get out here and help her, y'all. Well, y'all pray for me. I'll be back to show you what we've got done. See you in the next clip. Toodaloo! Till then. All right, we done it. All these was set up and spread it out here. So, I couldn't fold that one, it was rusted. Folded them up, set these back over here in this. All of that stuck under there. Swept the porch off. So it moved the chair and the stool from over here. The bucket, the leaves got swept off, you know, all kind of stuff. And I placed that there because I want it there. Put those things up there. So I've straightened it up a bit, swept a bit, and we're tired and out of breath now. She's sitting back resting right there on that birdhouse. And she got it full of seed. Got that one over there. So now we're hoping that we gonna get some birds come to eat. And now that it's cleaned off, maybe we can come out here and sit. And there was 4 in the beginning, and then there was 3 because one fell off. Never could find it. Found the 3rd one because it fell off, and I put it on once and it fell off again. And so I've got it again. It's in the house. So not right now. I'm tired and I'm hurting. But I will get it fixed up and back on there. And hang it back up again, and hopefully it won't fall off again. Woo! All right. Yarnnell, are you satisfied now? Woo, we need to go inside and rest. Okay, it's windy out here. All right. Tell everybody bye. Bye. Okay, we'll see y'all later in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay, guys. I have my little people's journal out here. Some pictures I've printed off. My paper to glue on. My scissors. My scraper to put the glued paper down good. And I don't have my glue stick. I'm never always all the way through ready. But anyway, Yarnnell's over there at her table with her little journal, and we're getting ready to do some vlogging about us cleaning up our porch and getting ready for spring. We will come along and show you a little bits as we get there and do it. So we'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Guys, I just sit here and I've just been vlogging away to y'all, just talking to y'all about what I've done here. And I was through and about ready fixing to cut the camera off and look down, and it wasn't even on. My day, this is Tuesday, by the way, and my day is not going good. My heat and air thing just messed up earlier, too. Lord help us, and I got my Gracie coming to spend the night tonight. It's been a while. I love her. I want her to come, but I need everything to go good. Anyway, so I've only got one thing glued down so far. I went on to Google Images and searched for porch pictures and found the one I liked and printed it off. It's a little dark. I would like for it to have been brighter. It may be because there's a roof over it. The house is white, but the porch is painted like a dark brown or red. But if you can tell, this is steps here. That's the railing. You have a half little wall here all around. That looks like it might be going down steps in the front. Looks like the door here with windows. And that's some kind of a little container, a white container looking thing there. But anyway, other than that, it's cleaned off. And see, me and Yarnnell yesterday cleaned our porch off, so we got a vlog about it. This porch is cleaner than ours, though. Okay, so I will do the next thing, and we'll be back to show y'all, and hopefully I'll turn the camera on the first time. Okay, now I know this is not normal, but it's the best I can do in a journal book. We've got a couple of older fairy gardens on our porch out there that we got several years back. We need to clean them up and straighten them up, and me and Gracie probably will. But I printed off some fairy gardens as well. Now the picture itself, I couldn't get it any smaller than this, so it's still too big for this little porch in this little journal. So I've got it like this one is sitting on the porch floor at the other end. Ours is actually sitting up on a coffee table that I have out there. I got another one here. And I'm going to put it like it's on the side of the porch right here. I'm going to put it across these two little pages. This is the back of that one. Because I was going to journal on this side, and it can have a little something over there too. And so it's like this one is sitting over here by this wall by the door. Is my plan. Because I got other things I want to add on the porch as well. Alright, see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay guys, here we are. So I've got that one sitting on the side of my porch here by the door. That fairy garden. And this one's up here, and this is all I've done yet. Now I have other plans for this, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to use and exactly how I'm going to do it. I don't have the stuff out yet, so it's going to take me a little while. But I will show y'all along as we're done. But I did want to show and share with y'all here that Yarnnell is crafting in her journaling in her journal about us cleaning the porch off as well. And she wanted to share that. So we've got her a fairy garden picture glued into her little journal. We're not covering up the pretty pages like this. Hang on, this is hard to do with one hand. Ah! Fell off the table. This here is another page, if I could get it to open. Y'all bear with me. This is going to take up most of my time. Well, hang on. I'm getting aggravated. But you turn that page and it's more pretty pages. Now on this side, you can tell here it was the pretty page. But over here it was plain white. And we just glued it across there. It works. Now that's not a page to turn. We can glue something on that one as well, and so on for her to keep journaling in her book. So, there you go. Alright guys, we're going to go, and we'll see y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Okay guys, we finally got it finished. So, I just finished it off camera. So, because me and Yarnnell, my things are falling off, I couldn't get them all. I just stopped with it. I couldn't get them to do right. And I was getting flustered. See there? Anyway, this is a teacup, like that teacup out on my porch railing. It's on a railing. I had wanted to put it up there, but I don't have a small enough teacup that I put my birdseed in. So I put birdseed in it. So I got 2 little birds sitting there eating. There's a bird sitting up here. A butterfly's flying through. And this is representing my keychain wind chime that's hanging from up top. So that's the finished thing, and then I journaled. Me and Yarnnell cleaned off our porch and put birdseed out for the birds, and now we can sit out on the porch. We are ready for spring. And Yarnnell also did some more journaling. She put some birds. She put one on her little bird feeder, bird bath. And then she put one right here. He's going to go up the steps to the fairy house. Ain't that neat? Alright guys, this is all we have for you in this journal. And I think this is all we have for you for this vlog. This probably brings us close to the end. So even if it's kind of early, I'm just going to go ahead and close this one out. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Toodaloo!